What's up, yo? It's Octopus. Today I'm gonna show you how to make Marauda Heave bass. It sounds like this. If you want to get this project, you can get it from Patreon. Link is in the description. And if you want some acid merch from Octopus, then this is the merch that I'm wearing right now. Link is also in the description. It's called Acid. Make sure you get yourself a hoodie. If you want to make tear out and you need some presets, this is also like a inspired Heave lead. This I made in Vital, but Serum has some really cool presets and Vital for tear out, so I definitely recommend Primal Volume 1, Primal Volume 2, and Primal Volume 3 if you want to make tear out like this. So yeah, let's get to this video. First thing, you want to put your first oscillator on plus 24 semitones. You want to select basic shapes, and you're gonna leave this on frame 129, just like right in the middle. You want to select vocode, and then you're going to put it to 40%. Then you're going to drag and drop this LFO1 and put it onto 0.450. Then you're going to FM from oscillator 2, and you want to put this motherfucker on 17.50. You want to get LFO1 and then put it on this knob right here, and then put it to 0.260. Then you want to go to oscillator 2 minus 12 semitones, and you're gonna go and take this level all the way down. You want to do the same for this oscillator as well. Take the level all the way down, and you want to put the LFO1 on this level on oscillator 1. But oscillator 2, you're not gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna put the level all the way down. So next thing, basic shapes, and you want to put that on 113. I mean 113. Then you're gonna go and select harm stretch, and you want to put that on 14%. Take LFO1, put it onto this knob, and then that's gonna be on 0.780. Next thing, sync. You want to put that on 93.50. So then you can shape this LFO basically, and the LFO has to look like this, and you want to put this to trigger basically. Then you want to also get some white noise, so it's gonna look like this. You want to click this and put it on 48. Select white noise, and then put the level all the way down, and you want to use LFO1 on the level and make sure that goes on to 0.615. So it gives you a little bit of that movement. Next thing, filter 1. Make sure you select filter 1 on this level, on this oscillator 2 as well. So it's gonna say filter 2, and you want to put filter 1. Make sure there's filter 1 here as well. So this will go all the way down here to the left. Then make sure it's analog 12 dB that you select here. So this goes all the way down to the left. This goes all the way down, and you're gonna put an LFO onto this, and that's gonna be on 0.320. Then we're gonna put this onto minus 34.36 semitones, and you want to put LFO1 onto this bitch, and then move this motherfucker onto 68 basically. And that's really it for this section. Now we can move on to LFO2 really quickly, and you want to basically make it look like this. And envelope 1/2, make sure it looks like this. And we're gonna go to the matrix first, and you want to select LFO2 wherever there's free space. So you're gonna click on this and basically go to LFO2, find that, and then you're gonna go to this section, and then you want to select voice transpose, which is in global. So you want to click here and then select voice transpose. And then here you're going to put this onto, let me just go back. This you want to put on -96 basically. Then we can go to the effects, which is basically the last thing that you want to do in Vital. Chorus you want to turn on 16 voices, and the feedback is going to be on -18.05. The mix is going to be on 43.49. The spread of the booty is going to be 450, 0.450. The cutoff is going to be 39.51. Delay 3.509. Delay 2.106. And then 35.50. Next thing is the distortion hard clip, and you just want to put this drive to 13.80, and that's really it. EQ, you want to kind of make this booty shape, because I deliberately was looking at this. I was like, let's make this booty shape, you know. You're not going to automate anything here, you just want to make it look like this. Then the compressor, and then the compressor is not that important, to be honest. Like, it's got to basically look like this. You don't have to get it exactly the same, like it just has to look like this. And then the filter has some automation, so it's on diode low cut, and it has to look like this basically. This all the way down, all the way up, and then this all the way down. And the LFO, you want to drag this here, LFO1. Actually, is it LFO1? Yeah, it's LFO1. LFO1 you want to drag here and put it on 0.260. And that's really everything that you have to do in Vital. So after you do everything correctly, it should sound like this. And then with the effects, and we made a mistake, actually, my bad, yo, because the LFO here, this is the thing that fucked up. This has to be like, actually it has to be like fucking, I don't even remember, to be honest. Let me just check really quickly. Put it on 5.052 basically. That's gonna do just fine. We don't have to fucking like move it up. Or actually, we're gonna put it on -2.526. Okay, so we can close this down. This is what it should sound like now. And you want to add some post-processing to the sound, so we're gonna turn on the sidechain for me. You know, I'm gonna turn it on first, but you want to add obviously an overdrive, and you want to put 2.06 here and then 3.33, and you want to leave everything else. Then you want to add an OTT, which is very helpful. It really cleans up the sound and makes it stronger. So 59% on this downward, Then 70.7 dB outgain, and you want to put the depth to 70%. I also increased the lows, and I increased this low here a little bit by like maybe 2%, I don't know, 3%, something like that. So yeah, now the phaser, you want to put this to minus 12.7 on this envelope. Attack is going to be 4.61, release 73.1, 1.08 kilohertz on the frequency, and a feedback 0.27. Pulse is gotta be 1. Make sure it's on earth, and color 75%. And I've put the dry and wet on 69.5 because, you know, 69. Then overdrive, another overdrive, it's gonna be on 9%. And it's gonna have a 3.58 kilohertz here, and then 5.46. Dynamics 39, dry and wet 42. Then I added a little bit of a reverb at the very end, 47% of the dry and wet, and then 975 milliseconds for the decay time, and that's really it. That's all I changed on the reverb. And that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. See you next time, bro.